Hello, beloveds. How are you today? I'm Noteworthy, here with your Sufi Wisdom Oracle card for the day. Before we get started, please like, share, and subscribe. And I felt compelled to share a little, share a lot actually, about past memory that uh, for some reason just dropped down in my spirit today, and I felt to talk about it. So if you'd like to hear uh, the topic and what it was about, please go to YouTube, Noteworthy Sista, Sista, and look up today's noteworthy moment. Back to our regular scheduled programming. Card for today is going to be Heart of the Matter. Align life's pathways through the heart. To the heart of the matter. Align life's pathways through the heart. Okay, this is a little deep for me right now. Heart of the matter. That's what I want to know. What's the heart of the matter? Why did that come up this morning? The discussion and my noteworthy moment. It's really not a discussion. It's just me recalling a memory. And it was a memory of abortion, about abortion. Especially in a time like today where we're questioning what is a woman. They're taking our choice away, our rights away to do with our bodies as we choose. Aren't you tired of following after men? I mean, come on, ladies. There's a revolution that we alone need to have. But anyway, heart of the matter. Align life's pathways through the heart. I am looking forward to finding out what this is. Perhaps it will explain to me a little bit more of why that came up. And the heart of the matter. Okay. Heart of the matter. Align life's pathways through the heart. Heart is the chamber of unity. It holds the essence of oneness and serenity. It's blind to the truth that is concealed within it. It is blind to the truth that is concealed within it. It's the clay that embraces both darkness and light. Remove the covering and behold this lovely heart basking in the light of truth. Heart is the chamber of unity. It holds the essence of oneness and serenity. It's blind to the truth that is concealed within it. It's the clay that embraces both darkness and light. Remove the covering and behold this lowly heart basking in the light of truth. Okay. This is just taking me right back to the noteworthy moment. But this sort of fits what I was trying to say. How I felt at the time of this memory. Is the chamber of unity. I did not feel that at all. I did not feel unity. It holds the essence of oneness and serenity. It's blind to the truth that is concealed within it. Definitely, I was definitely blinded to the truth. And it's the clay that embraces both darkness and light. Okay. It's a birthing mentally, spiritually, and physically. Okay, it says, in Sufi wisdom, the human heart is a palace of divine grace and the sanctuary of God's love. It is the source and center for every image, yet it takes no form of its own. The human heart is a palace of divine grace. I mentioned grace. And the sanctuary of God's love. It is the source and center for every image, yet it takes no form of its own. It is the place where duality cannot enter. Everything in the heart is united into one. Its true value is only recognized by love. Wow. Which was why I was invisible. Because everybody was operating in belief, in feelings, and not love. All right, there is energy in the air like a fragrance that surrounds and shelters your heart with a pure love like you have never known before. I'm sorry that I keep rereading it, but I'm ingesting it as I'm reading it. So, there is energy in the air like a fragrance that surrounds and shelters your heart with a pure love like you have never known before. And that's how I used to feel about God, that it was a feeling like I've never known. It was a love like I've never known before. And I always found myself in wanting for that love. Okay, if you feel unsatisfied with your life, search within yourself and find out if your spirit and ego are in harmony with one another. Frustration and loneliness are caused by a war going on inside you between your heart and the ego. The spirit is interested in taking the ego into its own realm, while your ego wants to do the reverse and break away from your spirit. Dear one, you are embraced by open, nurturing hearts and loving souls, a garden of beauty where you can renew yourself. Pure happiness comes to those whose hearts are polished like a mirror to reflect their excitement and desire to expand. Life is a process of constant creation. Use your heart as a guide in all non-physical choices, good or bad, conscious or unconscious, in pain or in ecstasy. Know that the heart can bring all opposites to union through love. Recalibrate your frequencies to resolve the battle between your rational mind and your heart. By letting your mind take care of physical matters and letting your heart bring you into alignment with the true pathway of my life. And I feel like that's what I did internally, because there was no other source to turn to, no other thing to do but separate myself, just break myself completely down. Well, finish breaking myself completely down, because I had already been trashed. And I went internally and even then going internally within myself, I did not harbor hatred. I did not harbor anger. But what I did harbor, and just talking about it, what I did harbor was fear and shame. Those are the things that molded me, fear and shame. Those are the things that molded me way before that incident, but fear and shame. The rest of that was nothing. Cool breeze. But I did not hold anger. I did not hold hate. I did not and distrust, betrayal. I never was ever able to really trust again after that. Because of the conditioning, my heart stayed pure. I stayed naive because of the things that I was taught to accept so early that it didn't change my heart. But now, as an adult, I'm dealing with these things in a way. I'm tired of dealing with these things, actually, which is why all of this stuff stirred up in the first place. I'm tired of suppressing shame and mistrust and betrayal. I'm tired of holding it, bearing it, dealing with it, suppressing it, vomiting up, and then, to empty out and then filling back up with it every time somebody says or does something derogatory or otherwise. It's just little things that people say sometimes, and they're supposed to be the people that know you. When they say these little things, it's like, just something in you. It's like, no. So, the thing that I am struggling with this message today is the separation of pride and ego. Just is something that I never really embraced or developed, and until I started to recognize the brokenness, the dysfunction that I have endured and survived. And I'm trying to get out of this state of grief, of grieving. I'm so sick of grief. Grieving losses of relatives, grieving losses of relationships, grieving misfortune and inabilities to move forward in certain things and areas. I'm just so ready to get out of the grief. Some of the things that I have mentioned, I've learned to feel relief in. I've learned that the distance or the break in the relationship or the thing, whatever the thing is, instead of grieving it, I'm learning and feeling relief. Like, okay, that's a weight I didn't have to carry, and oh my goodness, now that I don't have to carry it, I feel so much better. So I'm learning the difference, but the process is maddening sometimes. And trying to get it out and express it and share it is very hard. because one side of my mind is like, oh, the shit that they're talking, oh, the things that they're thinking. And some people, one or two people, a few people have come and, are you okay? What's going on with you? Have been, I want to say two people. But still, that's a lot. That's better than none. It's good. It's all good as well. I say that all the time about everything. And it's not all good, but it's all good. It's all good because I'm still here. I survived it. And I know how to set boundaries and make choices. And now I just have to learn how to separate my heart, my emotions from those choices without, keep going back to it. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, all of that. Because that takes me out of alignment. But heart of the matter, wow, deep one today. I'm going to have to be doing some inside work today. Recalibrate and figure out, is there more to this, which I'm sure there is. And I didn't want to take time and try to figure out how to express it. I just wanted to do it how I've been doing it, just raw, what it is. But yes, that heart of the matter. Align life's pathways through the heart of the matter. Love you to life. See you in the future.